Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel once again. Kenroy here. Out here in the greenhouse this morning. It's very early. We've just had breakfast. Today's my day off, thank God. It has been, let's just say, one of those weeks. It's been a really challenging week because work's been quite hectic, waking up early in the morning, heading out to work, getting back home, looking after the family. Yeah, it's been a trying week. Now, the week started with some bad news. Many of you have seen on my community page where I've actually posted the fact that I had a bit of an accident. Don't worry, we're fine. The family's all doing good, which I'm really grateful to God for, because all things considered, that's the most important thing. But I haven't uploaded any videos really this week, except for a few shorts, because I have actually broken my laptop. Some of you have seen the posts, and thank you so much, all of you that have been messaging and basically giving me some advice on what to do. It's really been good and encouraging. You know, making videos, growing vegetables in the gardens, doing vlogs are things which I love to do as a hobby. I don't do a lot of things outside of working and looking after my family, spending time with my church family as well. And so making these videos is something that I really enjoy doing. And regardless of, all of the benefits that I might get from, making YouTube videos, the most important thing is just how much fun it is. Interacting with people from all around the world, and actually just editing videos. I really do enjoy editing videos. I know they might not be the best videos out there, but I do take pride, when it goes right anyway, in filming and editing and sharing with the community. And so this week I've been a bit down, if I'm being honest. The fact that my laptop, which I worked so hard to save up, it wasn't easy to save up enough money. Now, many of you don't know, there's loads of different laptops you can use to edit, but by far one of the best ones is an Apple MacBook Pro. I mean, it's in the name. And I normally edit all my videos. I had a really old version before, and the software and everything just wasn't being updated, and it was very slow. It would make a lot of noise, sound like a jet engine is landing every time I try to render the videos before uploading them. And so I spoke with Saf, and I decided to invest in getting a new 2021 MacBook Pro, which I didn't buy at full price. I'm always trying to be as thrifty as possible. I went online on eBay, bought one brand new at several £100s cheaper than the original price. I mean, brand new, they're like £2,100, which is a lot of money for a single device. But I ended up getting it for around 1,500, I think. Now, I was able to sell a few things. That's how much it meant to me. I sold my Xbox. I sold a lot of games and stuff that I had just sitting on the shelf. That used to be my hobby, but these days, I've sort of grown up and moved away from that. So I thought to myself, why not invest all of that capital, all of that money that was just sitting on the shelf into something that I actually enjoy doing? And so I sold all of my Xbox, sold some of my Lego sets, and I parted ways with a lot of things, which I sort of enjoyed using over the years. And with some money that I had saved up from YouTube, I decided to invest that money into a new laptop that would not only work on my YouTube videos, but having a brand new laptop has meant that things have been so much smoother when editing videos, replying to emails, moving around the internet, doing presentations, whether it's for church or wherever it is. Having a nice fast machine has been fantastic. Now, fast forward about a year later, the inevitable happened. I've never broken a laptop screen before, and I'm always very careful with my laptop actually. I was doing some work on the laptop on the Sabbath evening before going to bed, because I was actually going to be going to church and doing a sermon. And so I was working on that. As I stood up to leave, closed my laptop, stood up to leave, the actual power cable dragged the laptop off of the desk. And the irony is that these laptops have this MagSafe release, which is meant to detach if you accidentally trip. It's meant to magnetically detach, stopping your device from being dragged off the desk. But I don't know what happened. Maybe it got tangled around the actual laptop. Who knows? I was tired, guys. And it fell to the floor. Didn't think much of it, picked it back up. This was upstairs in the office, and I placed it back on the desk. Fast forward the next day, I got to church, opened up my laptop, and I was greeted with the horrible, sort of checkerboard rainbow effect. Suffice to say, my screen was completely black with there was a few pixels that were lit up showing a myriad of different colors. I was just so shocked. As you can imagine, I was then supposed to go up and do a sermon. It was actually communion service at our church. And I refused from getting despondent. I refused from getting upset. I messaged Sophia, who wasn't feeling well, and she was actually at home at the time, to let her know what happened. And she was so encouraging in that she just sort of said to me, don't worry about it. Just, be positive, do your best. And, that's exactly what I did. And, to God be the glory. Everything was good. The service went well. We had a wonderful time fellowshipping with one another. And I came home. Now, I'll have to say that I am typically quite good at, dealing with stress. One of my finer qualities, I suppose, in this stressful world we live in. But it has been on my mind, the fact that so much money has been invested in this screen. Now, I did a quick check online to see how much it will cost to actually replace a MacBook Pro screen. Now, the good news about Apple products is they're typically well built and they last for years and years. However, you are going to be paying a premium for that. So if anything goes wrong, you're looking at, like, I think the average cost to replace a screen is around £700, which again is like almost half the price of the actual laptop, guys. And I've just been thinking, where am I going to get that money from? Being honest and transparent with you guys, this time of the year is when a lot of our outgoings for the year go out. So our car insurance, both of them are due in April. That's like a month's time. I just had a renewal quote come in. I haven't even looked at it yet. Our MOT and road tax, home insurance. So all of these big bills, and we typically pay them all at the beginning of the financial year, so to speak, because it's typically cheaper to pay your bills off in one go. I know it's not always easy, but we try to save throughout the year so that when the year comes around, we basically pay less by paying up front. So there's literally no money left. And so that's really been on my mind. Trying to stay positive, obviously, is only a laptop, but the fact that I wanted to make some videos this week to upload just to show what's been happening in the garden and so on, but I've got nothing to edit on. So for some of you, you might edit on your smartphones. Let me know a particular app that you use, because I've never really edited long videos. I've done a few shorts, but never really long videos. Sorry, you can hear my neighbor's rooster just trying to get in on the video. Whenever I come out here to record, that rooster is always on point, always trying to get in my videos. Yeah, but it's lovely to hear, the roosters crowing. It reminds me of growing up back home in Jamaica, when you would hear the chickens around the yard, which is nice. We haven't got chickens ourselves, but it's nice to hear. Where was I? Oh yeah, so laptop's broken, gonna cost me £600-700 to replace. Today I'm actually going to take a trip to the Apple store, the nearest one to me, and let them take a look to see how much it's going to cost to actually repair. And I know it's not going to be cheap, and I know we haven't got the money to do it. So that's where we're at the moment. I thought I'd give you guys an update on what's been going on. I'll just make this video in one take. Hopefully I haven't made too much mistakes on it, as there'll be really no editing. So just to give you guys an update of what's been going on. And again, thank you all so much for the prayers, for the well wishes, for the encouragement. So many of you have posted, giving me ideas about, trying to claim it on the insurance. Another idea was trying to have a GoFundMe page. The insurance one is tricky because typically your premium shoots up when you start making claims. And I just filled out this year's one. And the irony is that there was an option to add like laptops and all of these things. And I've always, just taken that risk. And I mean, that's what happens, insurance. When you have it, you may never need it until you do. And, there was a section to cover my laptop and so on. But I thought to myself, nah, it'll be fine. It's not going to break or anything. But here we are. So, yeah, that was one thing to look into, insurance. And also like a GoFundMe. I know a few people have messaged me and said, they would like to contribute towards that, so perhaps like a GoFundMe page might be something. And that's quite a good idea, actually. I mean, every little helps, as the saying goes. So I might look into doing something like that. But first, I'm going to find out how much it will actually cost to replace. I mean, I might get there and they might say £100, right? Right? No, they're not going to say £100. But yeah, so I'm stuck now. I've got my camera here. I was just out taking a few shots and looking at the greenhouse and the garden. I badly wanted to cut the grass today. But the weather has been wet the past few days. The grass is really shooting up now, so it needs its first cut for spring. And yeah, so a bit down the fact that my lovely laptop's been broken, but yeah, we're looking into it to see if there's a way for us to get it fixed so I can carry on editing my videos, guys. I mean, it's peak you know, going into growing season now, so you know, it'd be really nice to be able to just edit the videos and so on. But for now, that's where we're at. So I thought I'd give you guys this not so quick anymore update. You know, thanks again everyone for you know, all your support and all your kind words. You know, let me know in the comment what you guys think I should do in regards to trying raising some funds to get this repaired. And I think I'll definitely need to insure it from now on, just bite the bullet. I know insurance has a cost, but you know, in the long run it protects you from stuff like this. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here as I've got to go and get ready to go to the Apple store, and I'll let you guys know how it all goes on the other side. Take care, God bless, and enjoy the spring.